go. Hey, and guys, you can have your mic on. Kind of do like audience reaction or not. You're free range chicken. Do what you want.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. Listen, I've got a bit of a jam here. But we'll get to that in a minute. Just before I'm launching into my tragedy. How's your morning going?
Good. Having some coffee, kind of just getting started.
Good call. Has it been
Yeah.
super busy this morning?
Not so much. We have a flight that just took off, so that took most of the people out of my hair, and I just get to have a little breather here. What's up with you?
Any Karens on the last flight that I didn't know about?
No. Everyone seemed to be pretty well placed and happy with their circumstances. It sounds like you're not, though. What's happening with you?
Well, I got a little bit of a problem. I don't want to complain about that. I'm fascinated. You got the awesome movie poster about that back there. What is that poster?
Oh, so that's something that my sister worked on. She, as I work here at the airport, she's actually a film producer. Independent documentaries.
Independent documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
How does she get into that?
She's always been into journalism, and then was curious about a certain idea, and she developed it.
Awesome! Just really went for it.
Yeah.
That's cool. You must be proud.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes it's a little embarrassing that people read that.
Oh yeah, but I get it. It's each one's on their own journey, right?
That's right. Yep. What about you? What brings you to the airport this morning? Where you headed?
Oh, well, I'm supposed to be going to Chicago, and you're gonna think I'm a complete idiot. You might even think I'm negligent. Heck, you might even think my elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. Oh, I'm so embarrassed about this. I forgot to mention to my secretary that I'm going to Chicago first and then Las Vegas, and I didn't follow up with her. I'm embarrassed. I'm booked through the Vegas flight that leaves in an hour, but I need to go to Chicago first. Would you be opposed to sharing me what you can do to fix it for me?
Here, let's see. This isn't the first time this has happened, so let me have a quick look.
Oh, so I'm not a special idiot.
No, it happens from time to time. So you need to go to Chicago and then Vegas, but she has you going to Vegas and then Chicago?
Yeah, that's the mix up.
Okay. So, and I see you're in first class and you have the extra legroom seats.
And Patricia, I will suggest, if you can get me changed to Chicago, I'll ride in the wheel well if I have to. I don't care. I just need to get it changed. Really don't.
So I see that that there's a flight that leaves in about 3 hours.
Okay.
And it goes to Chicago. And then let me see about the connection to Vegas.
Can I give you my Vegas ticket and you can go party in Vegas while I go to Chicago?
I wish, but somebody has to make the money while other people make movies.
Oh, there's something there. Oh, can we talk about that for a minute? I'm interested.
No, thank you. I save those for my therapy sessions.
Oh, I gotcha. Understood.
So
don't want to be too intrusive, but I always get curious on those kind of dynamics.
So, all right. So there's a flight to Chicago in like 3 hours, and then it goes to, you have a connection to Vegas. That's the next day when you would need to go to Vegas?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Yeah. So it looks like I could organize that for you. But we don't have any first class. I see your ticket was $5,500.
Yeah, no, I don't really care. I just need to get there. You can strap me to the underplane of the belly. I mean, it'll be cold, but I'll bundle up.
So we could probably do like regular coach fare.
Okay.
And then there's a change fee that's it looks like it's about $3,600 for all the changes.
Going from first class to coach?
Well, yeah, because your tickets change and your tickets changed in 2 locations for 2 different destinations. So it's going to be $3,600. Do you have a credit card? You want to handle that? You have points? How would you like to cover that?
I'm going to have to sell some stock first. See about a loan from my banker. Goodness, 3,600.
Well, it doesn't seem like you are financially strapped. Your initial ticket was
No,
5,500.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, these are business trips, right? So you have business expenses and you covered with all
Yeah, I
that.
know. I hate to spend that much. Oh my goodness. Can I go somewhere else first? A little cheaper first, and then go through to Vegas? Is there any other options there?
Well, I mean, how would you get to your meeting in Chicago if you go someplace else?
Well, I'm just curious if there are any options at all.
I mean, we're an airline. We have multiple flights every day. Just let me know what your needs are.
Yeah. No, I just a little shocked by 3,600 to go from first class to coach.
But yeah, it's not really about the ticket. It's more like the changes and the fees, and I'm doing the best I can. You know, I'm just an employee here, and my job is really important to me.
The best you can.
Yeah, I mean, I really can't, take any risks giving people free stuff. I really need my job.
Well, I really think you do an important job here, and I definitely respect that. I don't want to put you in any jeopardy for sure. So I really respect your boundary there. I really appreciate that. I was kind of hoping we have some leeway there.
I mean, the best I can do is use your points. We don't generally do that. They like to not apply points to these types of last minute changes. Yeah, there's typically like a 24-hour period. If you make a change within 24 hours of flight time, then you can use your points. But if it's like same day, like this kind of a last minute thing, they try and keep those as not cash, but cash credit transactions.
Right.
But in this case, I'd be willing to take your points if you wanted to do that.
Oh yeah, please, let's do that. And if I use points, can I stay with first class, or do I need to downgrade for that?
Yeah, I think the only thing available here would be the coach, and that's at the 3,600.
Oh, that's fine. Like I said, strap me to the tail of the airplane. I can get a kite and fly behind the airplane, whatever it takes.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, is this time? Hey, yeah, let's talk. What were you feeling, Doug? You felt any feels? I know you're a robot.
Yeah, yeah, it still wasn't connecting with this one for some reason. This one's
You know what? I'll tell
bane
you,
of my existence.
Trisha's tough. She doesn't give away the cookie. I'll tell you that.
No.
You got to work at it. So good job, Patricia. You think you split the difference? I think I still think it's better than paying the $5,000 new ticket. I tell you that. I mean,
I was thrilled. I honestly was thrilled when she said, "Oh, and you can use points," and I'm like, "Bingo, I'm done."
Yeah, you probably this 5 minutes, you probably made $2,000. So I'll sell you $2,000 right now.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. So who's got some feedback? So everybody saw I was blasting the chat. Hey, you guys can do the same. If you notice anything, put the notes public. I put on here, what I say, going for the ass kind of quickly won't go very well. Did you agree with that, Patricia? You think he went for the ass kind of quick?
Yeah, I felt like, but that's the thing, I guess I feel uncomfortable too, because you're obviously there for a reason.
Right?
So
yeah, that's the
that's the butterfly. So you're obviously you're before this person for a reason, and you can only dilly-dally for a little bit. And I felt like he did that. But I tried to be as real as possible. And I think that's just my fears. Like anytime I'm in front of somebody and I'm trying to prolong that interaction, they're just going to be like, "How can I help you? What do you need?"
Hey, the
And so
best
I just tried to
response,
be in
best
that.
response to that is, seems like you're under a lot of pressure. Or
Mhm,
when you're in doubt, label it out.
mhm.
The most important thing on the behavioral change stairway, we had active listening. You start off well with the listening, and they have some empathy. Like I liked what you said about just strap me to the plane, because I
Yeah.
know in a different scenario, a different person, when Patricia told them I'll get you coach, the person was like, "Ew, coach." And yeah, that didn't go well, did it?
Didn't. No, and my main thing I want to do is show a bit of humility here, because you can be a real jerk. If you're flying first class, you need to show some humility.
Bingo.
For as far as I'm concerned on that.
Well, you do that really well. I felt that you were genuine. I felt that you were just a kind person and businessman, you know, just wanted to get his deal done. But I at that same point, I just felt like, well, this guy is a businessman, let him pay his own way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
So
Yeah, that's the
didn't quite-
that's the
didn't quite get
report,
there.
right?
Yeah,
No,
didn't quite get there.
it was good, man. Kudos, dude.
Awesome. Yeah,
Kudos.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
That was my
Any-
first time doing that
Thank you.
scenario.
Good. Any feedback for anybody? No? What the heck's going on today?
I have,
So-
if I'd like to understand the price, the possibilities of the prices, because I have not understand. What are the possibilities?
Yeah, so obviously the possibility if you come off like a jerk, Patricia could tell you, man, just go on the computer and put in your credit card. Patricia didn't tell that to Doug because he came in nice. And so the other possibility then is he gets a discount, half. Instead of $5,000, he ended up with 2,500. So he's, you know, he saved $2,500 in like 5 minutes. That's impressive. And then the ultimate win is if Patricia's like, you know what, I'm just gonna take care of this. I got you. I'll hook you up. That's like the pinnacle of it, right? That's not easy. Anybody here want to do the airline since we know the context and the situation? Or do anybody want something easier? We haven't seen Jonathan. I'm so eager to throw him under the bus in the water.
I'll do the airline. Can I be the businesswoman?
Well, let's let Jonathan pick if he wants to do
okay.
coffee shop, which is easier, airline, medium, pawn shop, extreme.
Let's just do it. I'm gonna be the airline.
What do you know? You're gonna be the
Because this
negotiator,
exercise is gonna be very, no, the
attendant?
agent.
Oh, come, this, you know,
Yes.
the best learning happens when you fail. You know what? And I'll tell you what, I'll stop